It looks different. A division we witness scored suspiciously across the beauty in our vision, and there's these lines. Dissect us, bind us, circle crosses. We're taught to twist these lines up neatly into boxes and place in all that lies between us, littering them amongst us. And gridlocked into these lines crossed, we crawl along tripwires far from where we've all lost the soft edges of childhood. Finger painting our scrawling onto the bottom of our bloodline, wrapped up in a timeline, tangled in warnings and laws, and most of the authors of these orders had started out way before any of us were asked what we thought. Like under overgrown rows of gravestones with their names chiselled into rock that we can't even read anymore. This morning, the sunshine breaks and enters, clambering over barbed wire skyscraper fences. Sun rays graze themselves on concrete as they chase their way through city streets to my window, where I'm rudely awoken by their intrusion. It's Monday, one of the 5 days out of 7 that the fathers of our industry graciously carved out from future generations, a gift wrapped in wage slips, the birth of capitalist ideation, because if we give them some time where we don't have to work, we use it to go get the latest edition, perpetual slavery, shower thoughts. Water drops race each other down the glass, tearing me past, dodging and weaving past invisible obstacles as I scrub away my lack of sleep. And before I'm ready, I join the line trudging to the Bakerloo, where we line up on the platform, bets placed as we anxiously await the train, hoping the doors will line up just in front of our faces. Frown lines pull with frustration as the carriage, clogged with commuter discomfort, crawls into the station. Bodies, all contorted into rush hour shapes that, despite the peeling away of the opening door, are still held in their place. Stressed, compressed, apologetic, tired eyes are the only things that move. Until the train screeches away, and rats scurry along the empty track, racing along faster than we could ever dream of, until finally I am lucky enough to thread myself into a cavity of solemn, sticky bodies, but we are all equal here at least. The bread line, the sandwiches, the banking types, as stale air creeps round tired feet on our way to meet our destination. And I march in time to clumping footsteps of apathy until I'm out onto the street. Watch streams of shoppers gushing in and out of palaces of promise, crashing round the offers at a cut-price clothing line so they can line their wardrobes with the latest fickle fashions. Rung up by a young girl who moves mechanically, who is bored with life and borderline crushed. She's scanning in the blacks and whites of barcodes that stack up like bars closed on windows. She's finally found a till job in the high end that can't be automated. Years of 0-hour wages have left her tired and faded, so she fastens on the smile she was issued in training. Cracked papers, and even like expectations, car horns, as an old guy sat on the curb looking forlorn. War-torn teeth stumble along the front line of cracked lips, half smiles as he half slips his hands out from empty pockets. Eye sockets cradle bloodshot balls that stagger past the point our gaze might once have met. Scaffold pole fingers, battered and tainted by hard labour, slave wages, reach out with desperation for some kind of lifeline, salvation, sees told he's fit for work, despite a heart attack attacking the last parts of the hard graft that he had. Now he's found out he's lost out, sold out, looking shameful, wanting change with his hand out. Here, in the corner of post-Brexit Britain, where 2 pencil lines crossed into boxes are clicked into magazines like ammunition, and newspapers wage war on migrants, refugees and the poor as dark rage pours through online comment sections, down our streets, to our doors. Can we trace all of these lines and where they brought us to? Can we undo the damage that overnight legitimised this